In the last Undergrounds video, I finished off the huge hollowing of my cave, engaged in some risky but fun cave exploration, and then began the construction of my first proper home. Let's see if home is actually something I can achieve in this Minecraft Undergrounds video, and if the Undergrounds themselves will finally give me a bit of a break. So I began coming up with a plan for continuing the house. I was sorting out my inventory when I once again spotted my series nemesis, the slime.
Oh no, come on. Come on.
I then spotted a pork chop, meaning that a pig had fallen and perished from the ground above. And as I reacted to this situation, I then got the jump scare of a lifetime.
It's just a death trap, but I mean, I can hardly complain cause it's actually giving me meat, something I don't really have a lot of down here. If that was a creeper though, oh my word.
So after that scare, I decided to grow another dark oak and chop it down to see if I'd get any more saplings from the deteriorating leaves. And unfortunately, I didn't get very far. Actually, I ended up a sapling down, and I actually decided to do some research into figuring out how I could obtain more dark oak saplings, and the results went to wandering traders, which was far from ideal since traders can have random things for sale each time they appear, and they require payment in emeralds for each of those items. And emeralds are something that are most easily obtained from normal villagers, and if I was to get a normal villager in my cave, I would have to cure a zombified villager, which is something I'm very far off doing at the moment. After that bit of research and the idea to try and get villagers down here at some point down the line, I began expanding the indoor areas of my home, mining further back for more space, when another zombie dropped down, actually landing in my house.
What the? Okay, that was in my house.
With that occurring, I continued mining, with a certainty that the zombie falling didn't mean much. I mean, it's not like it was a creeper.
Oh my word. Oh my word. Did I not just say, imagine if it was a creeper? Did I not just say, imagine if it was a creeper?
And with that occurring, I knew I had to get things sorted out here. With that situation with the creeper, I understood immediately that I had to get that hole patched up, as I had the immediate thought that any hostile mob could potentially survive the fall once I had finished building the house. But just like any other time, the Undergrounds were never gonna make things easy for me. Enter in a skeleton, and then a zombie, and then 2 endermen. But that wasn't the end of it, as once I had collected the dirt I was going to use the tower with, 2 more skeletons appeared, one of them clad in leather armor, although luckily I did manage to force a fight between them to knock them both out. After that, I towered up and started blocking up the hole, and also managed to obtain another chicken in the process, which I promptly took back to my previous residence, and upon returning, I found a wandering trader, who didn't have any dark oaks, but did have llamas, which I was slowly beginning to find out were more useful down here outside of the role of company. Although I won't lie, the llamas were slightly difficult to rescue. And once they were rescued, a creeper just had to show up. I suppose this was cause I covered up the other hole.
A troop of llamas everywhere down here. Oh no. No. The waterfall might just bless me, but it ain't gonna curse me at the same time. Ain't no way, dude. Ain't no way. Get over here. Oh, yeah. At least it weakens it for me. I'll give it that. It's good for it to be weakened. Alright. Anyway.
After that, I continued mining out in the house for a bit, whilst having the Minecraft parody song Mine It Out by Adam's Own Top Marks in my head. I also learned bundles were a thing, and would slowly figure out just how useful these things could be throughout the course of the gameplay session. I then went to quickly deal with a drowned when I learned of an amethyst geode literally beneath my home spot the entire time. I then continued to mine out my home until I picked up some gold and my game glitched.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's good to get something different. How much space have I got left in there? Shove it in. Shove. Wait, excuse me. That's right, is the gold broken?
Forcing me to quickly quit and re-enter the world again to fix the issue.
Alright, let's try. It's because I didn't have 3, I had 4. And the game didn't register it. So I had it was phantomed. Oh my word, that's actually kind of irritating. Alright, disregarding that, back to mining. Just you know, it's good to mine. Good to mine everything out.
As I'm mainly finishing off the mining on both floors of my house, whilst also adding in the dark oak slabs that I needed for the floors. I also filled in the walls on the ground floor and added a staircase. Once that was complete, I felt like mining out the entirety of the amethyst geode beneath my home to obtain more blocks for decorating. During this process, I tried to obtain another llama, but failed in that attempt, but I did confirm some of the thoughts I had earlier in the session, and that was the fact that llamas do in fact drop leather. I then went back to finish off the geode, leaving the cracked amethyst blocks to grow more crystals for an endless supply of amethyst, and also got into many battles with the local recently transformed drowned population, most of which that transformed seemed to carry nautilus shells, and they also carried tridents, which of course none of them dropped for some reason. But one of the drowned suddenly became chill with me, despite the fact that they had a trident and could easily wreck me. But they also had a nautilus shell, so I had to take them out before returning up.
No, we're not suddenly good, are we? This man is docile? Are you serious? This drown just went from I'm going to murder you to docile in a literal second. How does that work? No. Oh yeah. Get out of here. Dude, these things have like nautilus shells for days coming down here. And they just... There's another one! Another 2! Dude, where are they getting all the nautilus shells from?
The final leg of my adventure this time around was mining out a second amethyst geode, which contained a lot more cracked amethyst to produce more crystals, and on my way back, I once again stumbled into some drowned, who had collected the remnants of my nemesis, before heading back up to end the gameplay session. While I still haven't fully moved into the cave, the things that have happened in this session have given me good ideas for the future of this series in terms of which blocks I can use for creative structures and decoration, and how to manage items through bundles, and what mobs are handy to have and handy to look out for in the future. The undergrounds have also reminded me that things are never easy, and that surprises can come out of literally nowhere. And with that in mind, this part of Minecraft Undergrounds comes to an end. Hopefully next time the house can enter a state of completion, but we'll have to wait and see.